How's it going, everyone? Nick Daniels here, aka your host. Now, this could be a little bit different looking here. The reason for that is because we're not actually moving today. This is just sitting in the car. I really don't have anywhere else to vlog on a lunch break, so this is what you're getting. Anyway, and we're using the cell phone today. The GoPro's at home, so the resolution will look a little different here. But overall, I think you kind of get the idea here. I could drop the steering wheel, but we're going to keep that just want to hang on to something. I don't know. So I'm going to talk about a couple things here real quick. So sit back, relax, grab a little popcorn, take it easy. It's a bit of a vlog kind of thing here, and then we're gonna I don't know, talk about some stuff going on with the channel. So actually, we'll get into that right away. So the channel stuff I want to talk about here is we're gonna actually start putting I'm gonna try to monetize the channel if I can. I'm gonna be very careful with that because there's a lot of things that you have to watch out for. I used to have a channel called Lemon the Man that I originally had run as Lemon Man like 161 or something stupid. Basically what I did was I did like a bunch of video games, and you know, that right there in a nutshell made me some money, right? Because you know, you play the games, you know, you make a couple interesting videos, they got a few views. Overall not a bad time. And the problem that comes with the video games is that there's a lot of copyrighted stuff in a video game. So, for example, the company might come after you for that. Simply just playing their game. Like, if you get a game early, that's a big problem. And then you do that. That's one of the hugest problems, or the biggest problems. I don't know the terms of fair use when it comes to games. Like, technically, when you buy a game, I think you're just buying the license. You know what I mean? Like, you're not buying the game. So that it's iffy ground, and I don't know much about that. So I can't preach that, unfortunately. But I can tell you the music in games is one of the biggest things. So you come into a scene where they've got a song, or, you know, the soundtrack, or, you know, whatever, right? Like, next to now you've got the third party strike, right? Which is normally not a big thing. It's normally pretty small. When I run these videos of this is normally pretty simple. This is as simple as it gets, to the point that, like, this is my own video. This is not, no one else's content is in this vlog right now. This is me. And it's one of the reasons why I stopped doing video games, because this is honestly, I wouldn't say I would say it's simpler, but I don't want to word it that way, but that's basically what it is. It's a simpler way of making a video and keeping it safe, keeping it PG-13, right? I mean, of course, I do swear in my videos, which is another big problem that monetizing will definitely come after you for. Any inappropriate language or inappropriate things. Like, if I started doing something very inappropriate on the camera, apparently that's gonna cause some problems. I can't necessarily vouch for that, but like personally, but you go watch any big YouTuber and they can probably tell you all about that. Another big problem I find with the monetization, in a nutshell, is a lot of the lower YouTubers will have a lot of problems with these strikes, but a lot of the bigger YouTubers will have these companies that support them, that'll back them in those situations. So if you get like a strike, let's say, for example, I upload an anime video, right? An anime fight or something like that, a fight scene from the anime, right? What's probably going to happen within about 24 hours or less, and I say this because it's happened to me, you'll get a copyright infringement on your channel. And when you get 3 strikes, I'm pretty sure your channel's deleted at 3. The first one, you lose a couple little privileges. Like, I think you can't upload past 15-minute length videos, custom thumbnails, that kind of stuff. The second one, I think you lose your channel for a week, but I don't know. And the third one, like, yeah, and you're gone. And it's 6 months to get rid of those, like, naturally. The vlogs, I don't have to worry about them. Like, there's no problem in here, unless I'm, like, playing some music over top. Like, if I make a stupid mistake, and I do that. But, like I said, if you upload a video of, and again, an anime for an example, and that's why you see them all zoomed in or zoomed out, like, the really small screen, because there's an algorithm that's looking for that, right? There's an algorithm saying, does it match this? Does it match this? Does it match this? So they're looking for a certain size, of a certain image, for a certain sound, and if I must hit any of those, then Funimation or whoever is sending you an email, and you can dispute if you want, but we're not worried about that. So that's another big thing. I don't have to worry about that doing these, which is kind of nice. And then probably just kind of like for a last point, but it's not really about the monetization, but more about the gaming in itself. A big reason why I'm not really doing the gaming anymore, in all honesty, is that I'm just kind of losing interest into it. And I knew that was going to happen because a while ago I had done that on my other channel. I had said, like, listen, like, this isn't really working out for me, because the gaming, in a nutshell, I don't know. I just, I have a car now. I want to go do things. I'm in school. I'm technically not right now. I work 2 jobs at the moment. Lady on the go. There's just things on the go that I don't necessarily want to sit down and game, right? And if I do game, it's just kind of like, last night, it was like half an hour. I just kind of sat down, played a couple matches or something, and then just got out real quick. And, I am now in my point of view, at that stage, it's not a huge interest anymore. Maybe this new Fallout game might be Fallout 76. Maybe that'll get me. But if I play anything, it is like an RPG. It's like a phone game for like 20 minutes. Like, it's just, quick little things when I got some time that I want to burn. And honestly, the things that I want to focus on right now, obviously number 1's the lady. Number 2's the car. Or no, number 2's school. And then 3 is kind of like YouTube, and then it's like maybe worry about the car and go places and do things. And priorities are coming in above gaming for YouTube. Gaming on YouTube is fun, but I even watched my own videos back recently, a couple days ago, and I just didn't realize how generic they looked. I mean, maybe this is generic. I don't know, but I honestly feel like when I talk like this, I can sell myself a little better. I don't want to sound like a business, but that's kind of what it is. You're looking, and this is just going to be a rant here at this point. It's not even really a vlog. It's just it's a rant. That was almost a swear word. Anyway, like I said, it's basically a business in a nutshell. I'm trying to get people to come to the channel. I want people to come here and enjoy the content and maybe share their own content, right? And that would be great. But at the same time, gaming can be good and original. But when I see a video game, maybe it's just due to my lack of interest in the video games at this point, but they just look generic. Every channel looks generic. It is, it's the video game, it's the screen of the video game. There's a face cam on the corner with like a bright box around it, or a green screen. It's one of the two. The green screen's usually in the bottom then. And, they got the headset on, and then it's like, anything from there. And then, of course, at that point, you're really only watching for personality. You're not really watching for the gameplay. And that's a majority of them, I find. And there are more and more of those every day. And there's probably more of this. Like sitting in a car, ranting. But like this way, I find you're just getting me. You're not looking at anything else. I'm not selling you Call of Duty Black Ops 4 gameplay. And then putting my face in the corner. Hold on, we got a car coming. I'm going to just shut up for a second. Give him the wave. See that one? Out the window. Just like that. But anyway, like, that's my point. Okay? YouTube's like a sculpture. Listen to this. I've used this analogy for years, and, I feel like this is an appropriate time. YouTube's like a sculpture. Everyone's got the same piece. Everyone's got the same canvas. It's a block, right? It's just a rectangle block. And you've got, I don't know what you do with it. How do you make the shape? I mean, that's like a hammer to chisel or something. I don't know. Like, you hit this thing or like that, I guess, right? And it goes and you make something. Okay. And by the way, the monetizing won't happen anytime soon. It's just approving right now or what, it's pending. So just FYI. But anyway, so everybody has that. Right? We all have the same platform. We start out at the exact same stage. You make a YouTube channel, that's yours, right there. Everybody's the same. But what you do to that sculpture makes your channel stand out better than somebody else's. So at the end of the day, what you sculpt, right, is what people will walk up and look at, right? Compared to the guy beside you. And again, you both have the same piece. So it's like a gaming channel. 2 gaming channels might be identical, but one has sculpted something a little different than the other guy. And he stood out from the crowd, right? And it's the same for this. It's the same for sitting at a camera. You're going to get people that are just over... don't get me started on it. It's the people that come out on a video and they're just like basically screaming. And they're just too energetic. They're just too into it. And a lot of the times, I think I've said this before, it's literally just this fake persona that a lot of people will bring, saying like, okay, well, I'm making a video, I have to, hi guys, how's it going? Like, they have to just get into this character, because what happens is a lot of people will gravitate towards that, right? They see me and they're like, fuck, I swore, demonetized. But anyway, this guy's too real, right? It's kind of boring. And obviously people do gravitate towards that as well. But a lot of people, I find, will gravitate towards the person or the individual that, is doing the overhyped, energetic commentary, right? That's a point. That's a fact. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, that's just where we're sitting. We're looking at the monetization. It's going to be all the vlogs on this channel, and I think this is honestly something I want to continue doing for many moons. I've done YouTube for a long time, and I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of mistakes, a lot from mistakes, and I've had a lot of mistakes at the end of the day, and I feel I learned better that way. So moving forward, I'm going to keep the channel exactly how it's going. I know I've talked about computer videos before. I am kind of getting around to those. I've just been really lazy, but I do have some stuff recorded for that. So they are coming, but just not yet. Anyway, like I said, it's going to be more hardware for the time being. And then maybe I thought about doing some hacker videos, but we'll kind of see about that. So yeah, I'm going to talk about, I don't know. I think, I think I got everything I want to talk about there. I was going to talk about a long drive of the weekend, but we're already at like fucking 12 minutes. Oh, swore again. But we're already at like 12 minutes, so I might just cut that into a separate video. Yeah, it might just work out, and then we'll just post this. We'll post this the day after. But I don't know. That's kind of been my thoughts. Tell me what you folks think. Do you kind of disagree? Agree? Like, the YouTube monetization isn't a horrible thing, but there's a lot of people that have been hit pretty harsh by it, and I don't necessarily know why the reasons. I know for a fact that on my old channel with gaming, a lot of my videos were taken down, on the monetization scale anyway. And some of them was literally just like aggressive content. Like I'm pretty sure it told you a reason. But yeah, it'd be like aggressive content, for example, or, and it was like Gears of War. Well, Gears of War is pretty aggressive content. But the problem is a lot of the channels depend on the money to make the videos. Like, certain ones actually have to actually pay money to get their video going. Like a parody video, they got to buy the props and whatever. And, then obviously you're paying more money to make the video than you're making. And it just, to them, it seems like a loss, which I understand. But anyway, so thank you so much for watching. This has been another little car video here. Kind of turned more into a rant video than I think than a vlog. But, I'm just going to put it in the car video playlist, and we'll kind of play it off from there. So, thank you so much for watching, everybody. We're going to have to see you in the next video, and peace. Oh, raw content.